Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Always and welcome back to Captive Minecraft. In the last episode, we got villagers. So we have 2 villagers currently up top. We got a bunch of advancements with that. Getting the what a deal. There's something else with the villagers that we did. I don't remember what. We did stuff with villagers. And we got a couple more advancements. And yeah, we're ready to go do something that I've been kind of dreading a little bit, but not really. We need to go to the end. We tried to last time, but we messed up. And that pearl is gone. So real quick, what we're going to do is just make this a little bit safer. We'll put some torches down here, though. And yeah, we're going to just jump right into it and head to the end. So I have another Eye of Ender. The worst part about this is using up the blaze rods, the blaze powder, because we don't have much of that. But there is the end portal. I have slept in the bed. We have that taken care of. We need a spyglass because we got to look at the dragon before we do anything with the dragon. And hopefully we can go in and defeat the dragon. There's a handful of things that we're going to try to get. And you know what? Let's just go ahead and switch that around. We're going to get some Dragon's Breath. So entering the end is going to give us an advancement. And then there is a handful of advancements that we'll get from that. And then we also need to look at the Ender Dragon through a spyglass. So I've been dreading this a little bit and also not. But with the villagers, if we mess up and die, we're not going to lose anything super important. We can recover because we can make infinite iron armor with a villager farm, with an iron farm. And we can get even better bows. Okay, slightly better bows. So the arrows don't even matter. So, yeah. Am I ready? Let's just water bucket. We'll water bucket when we get in there. Let's jump. So we are, that is so rude. We are outside of the world border now. And that is such a rude thing to do. There, we looked at the Ender Dragon. Let's get some of this. And we gotta deal with this guy. So luckily I'm not a terrible shot usually, but how are we gonna get some of these? There we go. Dragon Breath. Let's grab a water bucket. There is the portals. Okay, so the question is, can we water bucket? We can't water bucket, so that's useless. We are still outside of the world border. It is a weird thing, but it is a thing. That is so nice. So how are we supposed to deal with you? Oh, I guess you're missing most of your barrier. So as long as we don't run out of arrows. That was close. There we go. This one is probably like, actually, I got good aim today. That one's gonna be a pain. Never mind. We've got really good aim. I wonder, can we do wrong one? We can do that. It looks like the aim is about the same. I need to move. But the dragon is being nice. Let's try to hit. Alright, well, let's go for that one. And I just noticed we don't have a health bar for the dragon. Which is strange. can I not hit the dragon? Is there something going on? Alright, well, let's just continue. There we go. I think this is the last one. That was a little bit too far. Please don't hit me, dragon. Ow. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Yeah, I don't think we can... Okay, we can hit the dragon. A little bit higher. Perfect. But the dragon doesn't have a health bar. That hit him. Wow, or I guess her. Let's real quick look. Good luck. Respawn. Hold the dragon egg. Okay. So the dragon egg thing is gonna be... I actually don't know how we're gonna do that. I wonder if it's just gonna give us the dragon egg because of how the stuff works. Ow. I don't know why I'm trying to hit her with Alright, can we... I can't... Whoa, we're dead. Alright, well, that's fine. Yeah, I don't know why the health bar didn't show up, but we should be able to go back and get our stuff pretty easily. And I'm going to be a little bit more risky with the parkour. I don't know why we can't hit the dragon. Oh, because we're outside the border. We can't hit with our sword. Now, the question is, I think we were over this way. Yeah, there's all of our stuff. I don't really care about levels. Levels are whatever right now. Although we're going to use all the levels very soon. Feather falling is like the most important thing for this. Alright, you done? Please don't. Not again. Okay. So the only thing we really need is our food and our bow. Everything else doesn't really matter. So we'll just try to... this is old school style dragon fight. Other than the fact that there's no health bar. Why is there no health bar? I don't know. But it is the old school style because we can't use melee. And so we've got to just hit the dragon while it's in the air. Not the easiest thing, but not the hardest. I mean, you see how large that hitbox is. The real question is, like, are we going to run out of arrows or anything like that? I've got some. You know, we should still have a shield. Alright, let's get some good shots in while it's flying down. And... yeah, hopefully dragon will behave. Nope. Ow. Alright, that's not too bad. And come on. I really wish there was a health bar. I don't know why there's not a health bar. And only about 25. We gotta get out. Gotta get out. Alright. So we should be okay on arrows, I think. We do have a power 5 bow. It is probably close to dead. And it's just gonna be a matter of not missing too much. That doesn't count. I can pick up that arrow. Alright. What is this dragon doing? 17 arrows. You want to come back to the center? Looks like that's what you're doing now. So just grab that. Get out of here. Let's go grab whatever arrows we can. And run away from the big old mean dragon. More than anything, though, we have 6 more shots. 7 if I can go grab this. Hopefully we have enough arrows. I really didn't think we'd run out of arrows. But not knowing how much health this guy has, this girl, I guess, it is a female dragon. Most dragons are when they have eggs, because that's how reptiles work. And using the same logic, that makes the most sense. But the dragon is a little scary. Mostly just because I don't know. Are we close? Or is it almost dead? Be nice if it was. Because I don't really have a plan if we have to go get more arrows. I guess we could just go get more arrows. Also, it sounds like it's going to storm in real life outside. Should be okay. It shouldn't matter too much. Yay! Oh my gosh, 2 arrows left, and we did it. And then it just gives us the egg. Okay. Does that look like everything we had? And then we got the end again. Oh, because we can't... Okay, so it just gives you that. Because you can't actually summon the dragon again. So let's just make sure we have everything. We had 2 stacks of arrows. We had the bottles. Yeah, that's everything. Okay, cool. So, yeah, we need to go to the remote getaway. So there is a portal over here. I'm going to go ahead and turn the hitboxes off for now. That was a lot of advancements for the record. And I'm hoping that it didn't mess up this time. But we've completed all of the Minecraft advancements, I do believe. And we can go out to the End City. And I think what I'm going to do is I can't place chests here anyways. Okay. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to leave and get the credits. And I'm going to just put... let's go ahead and put all this stuff away. And we'll take like a stake and a sword. Yeah, we'll take don't need to take the sword. We'll wear our armor because why not? But we only got 20 levels from that. That's unfortunate. Okay, so let's go back in and not mess up the parkour. It is both a shame and I hate that they had to make it parkour. I don't know why they made it parkour. I don't like parkour. I'm not good at it usually. And Over the Void is even worse. But let's go through the portal and see what that does for us. So, remote gateway. There's an End City. We've got a few things that we need to do. But I think most of it, we're just going to go get the End City and see if there's anything in there. Now, we could get Chorus Fruit. We already have Chorus Fruit. There is a way to get Chorus Fruit, though. Simply by shooting it with an arrow. That's it. That's all you got to do. So we'll go to the city. We'll see what's here. And then we'll probably just leave. Looks like shulkers did spawn here. So I guess theoretically we could get up there. But I don't know. So there is the city at the end of the world, at the end of the game. And honestly, if we die, it's not the end of the world. I do wonder. Okay, those can hit me. So let's see if we can float our way upwards. To get the Elytra without dying. And we should be close to the... I wish I would have brought more food. We should be close to the 50 blocks. We're going to try to do it right here. It will probably kill us, but can we get it? Awesome. Now, can I ladder clutch? Nope. I landed on the ladder. Okay, so let's grab a little bit more food. So a bad part about all this is we're going to have quite the issue with darkness. We are opening up a very large area of the game, and that is both good and bad. Obviously, it's good because we need more advancements, so we need to get more areas. But it also means that there's going to be a lot more darkness and a lot more things spawning. So I'm going to have to clean things up a lot, especially on the surface. That's kind of always my main priority. Is let's get the surface nice and lit up so that we can easily kind of deal with everything. This is going to be very painful, and I don't know that we'll survive. I will be perfectly honest, because of we have no armor. Our armor is up there, but we should be able to just climb this tower, and honestly, we're going to go the same way we did before, and hopefully that will work. So I don't know if we can actually murder a shulker here. That is something that, like, we'll have to see. Go ahead and eat, because I don't think we can. Yeah, we can't hit them, and I don't think we can hit the levitation projectiles either. So we're gonna try to make our way to the ship, and if we can get to the ship, then we can get out. We can elytra out. I think, assuming that this is the intended way to get... Alright, hit me. Perfect, thank you. We're going to come over here. Perfect. And now I need you to hit me. Once should be enough to at least get onto the ship. Perfect. Oh man, that was smooth. Okay, so we should be able to... well, there is a little bit of armor. Let's turn hitboxes back on. There is more armor. And our helmet might have broken completely. I don't know. I can't interact with anything. Can I hit this? No? Can you? I actually don't know how we'll be able to do this. This is a puzzle. Because it won't hit the thing. I guess I have to bring an arrow. Bow and arrow. Okay. So... the dragon head, we can't do anything with that. I guess... we gotta levitate back over. This is kind of neat. This is gonna hurt. Okay, not too bad. So let's just get down here, work our way back down, and then we'll head back over to the overworld. And I guess we're gonna have to try this again. But we're gonna have to bring a... yeah, I guess our helmet broke. I don't know, or it's gone. It might be... where is the ship? It might be over here. It's right there. Perfect. Okay. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to get back up there with our bow, and we're gonna have to shoot the elytra off of the wall. I think that works. So I'll tell you guys what, because it's going to take me a minute to run back and forth, I am going to go ahead and cut here, and I'll meet you guys back over here with the bow. Alright, so I've got the bow, I've got the last of the food, and our arrows, and so let's go ahead and get up there once again. Shouldn't be too bad. I kind of know how to do it at this point. Figuring it out is really just a one-time thing, but we'll hopefully be able to get the elytra with 2 arrows, and then we can go ahead and head back to base, get to work on other things, all that kind of fun stuff. So we need to get hit at least one more time. Yep. Alright, one of these guys gotta hit us. I guess we could fall down. I think there's a guy in here. Yeah, I need 2 hits from this guy. So I think we're gonna have to fall back down here. Get this guy to shoot a couple of bullets. Maybe stay over here just a little bit longer, get a bullet from him. I think that's what they're called, choker bullets. I actually don't know. Pellets. That should be good enough. Let's make sure we're full health, just in case. Come on, hit me. That was close. I was falling. Alright, that works. Okay, so we should be able to get down here. Alright, let's start shielding up, because I don't want to get any further up. This is too high. I said it was too high. Let's eat. And okay, we're fine. Let's get into the ship so these guys will stop shooting at me. Alright, we have 2 shots. We have 2 shots at this. Please stop shooting. I can't be hitting anything. Alright, come on. Drop me. I just want to fall down and pick up that elytra. Alright, we can block. Any second now. There we go. Alright, so now we can get out of here. So I'll be honest, I don't typically use elytras, or however you want to say it. I do know how to, but I don't do it too often. So, at this point, we can get down here, and to show off, you can actually get the chorus flowers with a bow and arrow. So you just have to shoot them. Oh, is it only for the ones that are not growing anymore? It used to be you could knock them off with a bow and arrow. So I don't know if anything has changed or what, but that is all of the end advancements as far as I'm aware. I'll double check because there are hidden advancements. That's something I haven't really talked about too much. This game does have things that are not shown. Ooh, that's dangerous. Not shown until you actually get it. So there are a handful of advancements that are like that. I don't know them off the top of my head. I don't really know most of the advancements, I'll be honest. I play mostly older versions of Minecraft. So a lot of the advancements I just never really learned. Let's go ahead and grab all of our stuff. We'll get organized just a little bit. Yeah, I need to get a better food source relatively soon. But we did all the end stuff. I think that is literally all of the advancements for the end. It is going to be pretty easy to get out of here. There is still a lot left for us to do. Like, that's not even halfway through. Is there anything down here? I want the soul torches. We want those for something later. Honestly, everything else I don't really care too much about. So what is the plan from here? Well, we have a lot more real estate to work with. And one thing I'm going to try to, no promises, I'm going to try to do this between episodes. But we need to get a villager breeder and a iron farm set up. So I might work on that between episodes. No promises, like I said, it depends on how busy I am and how much I want to spend in this. I almost called it a mod pack, but this map. And you know, sometimes I'll work on other things more. I enjoy playing some of the series a little bit more than others, just because they're more fun. Yeah, I will try to make a villager. Yeah, we've opened up so much. Those are glow squid. There is so much more area, and we don't need the hitboxes right now, but that is something that we really do need to keep in mind. We're gonna have to secure the surface again, just because we got what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10 advancements in this. 11. We got 11 advancements in this one episode. That's how much was locked behind blaze rods, blaze powder specifically. So not bad. We get some good villager breeder and stuff like that, and we'll be able to get all of the enchanted books that we want. We'll be able to get infinite iron. I can start mining with iron tools instead of only using... I need to get the cats down here. Instead of only using stone. But yeah, there is a lot of stuff. I don't think anything spawned out here. Let's take a really quick look. Oh, hey, we have horses. Need a mint. Oh, spawn new horses just for going in. So we have horses now, so we can breed horses. A horse, apparently. That might be a problem. There is some weirdness with horses, though, so we'll deal with that. I will try to get the cats. Oh, the other horse is over here. You know what? Let's go ahead and get the horse put away. So if you don't know, saddles. We need saddles. I believe we have a couple of saddles. At least one. Dragon's Breath is going to go into valuables because that is very valuable. So, I guess the horse probably got out because of the boats. But we can... Horses are one of the easiest things to deal with. We just gotta get it to love us. And then, like I said, I'm going to have to clear out this entire area. There is a handful of things that we're going to need to do. Villagers, villager breeders, getting a villager to build limit. There's a lot of work. You love me now. Alright. Let's take you down. Actually, let's just put you in here. Yeah, you got out from the boats. I don't know if the other one will be able to, but I guess we can. Let's put you with the llamas. If I can jump. There we go. Take the saddle. And I'll do the same thing with the other horse up there. But that is going to be it for today's episode. Go ahead and put the dragon egg, and the elytra can go into gear. Not something I plan on using too much, I'll be honest, but it is important. So, yeah. We've got a lot of work to do. I've got a lot of work to do. And so I'm going to get on to that. How far do we actually have? We got to go around our lava pit. There is so much more space. Oh, man. I'm going to have to chop down a bunch of trees and dig, light up a lot of things, and just make sure everything is nice and safe up here. But hey, we have plenty of room for that villager breeder. So that is going to be it for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.